Well, hello, hello, hello. I think I have voice this time. Not the best microphone, but I promise I'm going to buy a better microphone. Because if I'm going to do more lives, I need to buy a microphone. But this stream is going to be about Denver Metro audits. But as I didn't have any voice on my last stream, I thought I'd start with the news of the day, which obviously was the judgment in Chile's Ohio case. So, quickly, before I get on to Denver Metro audits, let's enjoy in voice the judgment of Jose Maria de Castro v. Pam Wagner et al. I know my last video didn't have voice, Tom. My microphone, and I'm learning as I do this. My streaming software changed the source of my microphone to some random USB code, so it didn't have my microphone. But I got it sorted, and now we go. So, Jose Maria, judgment in civil case. A decision by the court. This action came to trial or hearing before the court. The issues have been tried or heard, and a decision has been rendered. It is ordered and adjudged. The court grant the county defendant's motion to dismiss, Doc 21, and the city defendant's motion for judgment on the pleadings, Doc 23, and dismissed De Castro's complaint, Doc 20. Date August the 3rd, and it's signed by the clerk. And that should make everyone's day. That is a genuine loss for Chile. It isn't just a loss of a motion, it is a loss of the court case. Right. So we had to enjoy that. I'm sorry if you saw that on the last video, but I just wanted to talk through it and enjoy the news of Chile. But let's go on to Denver Metro audits and his sentencing. And I'll catch you on the other side of this. Or if I see in chat that there's sort of urge to discuss something, I will stop it. But I just recorded this a little earlier, so enjoy. If I can get my mouse on to start. And this is very interesting.
Oh, I have a goodie for you today. Denver Metro audits, United States sentencing statement. This case arose because Christopher Cordova thought YouTube fame and money trumped the privacy rights of Social Security Administration customers and justified the harassment of security officers tasked with protecting these customers' confidential information. After his arrest, he doubled down on his crime to gain more profits. He posted to his YouTube channel highlight and recap videos, and weeks later created a further video berating one of the same security officers when he found him at a daycare operated in a different federal building. YouTube records suggest Cordova earned more than $11,000 in ill-gotten gains from the video content related to his crime. Based on the factors in 18 U.S.C. 3553 brackets A and 3572 brackets A, his conduct warrants 160 hours of community service and a $5,000 fine. Background. On November 10, 2022, the government charged Cordova in a 2-count information for 1. Failure to comply with official signs and lawful directions in violation of 41 CFR 102.74385, and unlawful photography in violation of 41 CFR 102.74.420. The maximum term of imprisonment for these convictions is 30 days. The maximum fine is $5,000. A. Facts related to incident. At trial, the government's evidence established that on August 2nd, 2022, Cordova viewed at least 4 signs and was told at least 8 times he could not record inside the SSA office in Littleton, Colorado. He stated when he began recording, more than 3 hours before he tried to film inside, that he knew he was not allowed to record, but planned to just mob right in there anyway. He was told multiple times his conduct was prohibited by both the Code of Federal Regulations and SSA policy. Signs were posted, instructions were given, the reasons underlying the prohibitions were explained, including protecting customer privacy for official business that involves sensitive, personally identifiable information. He was told if he filmed inside the agency space he would be arrested. He did and was. On March 20, 2023, the court found Cordova guilty on both counts after a one-day bench trial that occurred on March 16, 2023. B. Facts related to post-arrest conduct. Further attempts to monetize August 2. Cordova posted at least 3 summary videos about his arrest. This included at least 2 shorts, which are brief highlight videos or compilations, and an hour-long live stream around early September where he had a panel discussion with others to recap his arrest. Cordova's videos encouraged viewers to send money to join as members by paying a monthly membership fee and to subscribe to and watch previous and future content. Videos also contain links to Cordova's merchandise, including sweatpants and phone covers that contain catchphrases he used in the August 2 video. Some merchandise, for example, refers to Cordova "Give me $5" catchphrase, which he said to security guards on August 2 to explain that he asks for $5 when law enforcement give him orders he doesn't like. I have my own policy that everyone I talk to has to give me $5. That gives me unlawful directives. So that's how it goes, guys. And there's a screenshot of his shop. New live stream created based on August 2. Following his first court appearance on his violation notices, Cordova found one of the security officers who had been at the SSA office stationed across the street from the courthouse at a daycare operated in a federal building. As parents dropped off children, Cordova live-streamed himself for 20 minutes yelling from outside the door at the officer based on his August 2 arrest, such as the following. "Freaking idiot! Who you going to call on me, bud? Ghostbusters? You can't do nothing, man. You don't have authority. Remember we talked about that. You can't touch us, bud. What you're doing right there is all you're allowed to do. Observe and report. You freaking clown. You're a disgrace, man. You're a psychopath narcissist, and you shouldn't have any authority over any other human. You clown. You are a coward in a clown suit. You piece of crap. That's what you are, bro. You're a disgrace. You're the biggest piece of shit I've ever met in my whole life, bro. Since I've been doing this. Literally. You're the biggest piece of shit I've ever met since I've been doing this, you freaking idiot. You're a piece of shit, bud. That's what you are. You're a coward in a clown suit, you piece of shit. That's all you are, is a little bitch-ass piece of shit. Pussy. You're a fucking pussy, bitch. Fuck you. You ain't gonna do shit. Idiot. Fucking idiot. Sorry, guys. I don't like getting that mad, but I can't stand this guy." Money earned from August 2 related content. Records obtained from Google.
Sorry, I just pause it there because I'm going to say Denver Metro audits. Sorry, guys. I don't like getting that mad, but I can't stand you guy. Thank you. Sorry. I can't stand him.
Show that Cordova earned over $700 in earnings attributable to the unique web page of the August 2 video, and over $11,000 from his YouTube channel, in the months while he continued to post content related to August 2. And there's a chart. So we got earnings from the 2nd of August video. In August, $625.75, September, $26.79, October, $23, November, $18.78, and December, $12.97, totaling $707.28. And the total earnings from his YouTube channel, and listen to these figures, people. In August, $2,718.78. In September, $1,630.23. October, $1,874.04. November, $2,133.99. And December, $3,223.69, totaling $11,580.73. Revenues earned by Cordova were visible to him in real time during the live stream feed. As one example, YouTube allowed Cordova to enable super chats, where users could fund Cordova and get their comments and donation amounts posted prominently in the live chat replay. Throughout the live stream, Cordova reminded viewers to support his work by transferring money to him directly on YouTube or through his Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo accounts. Indeed, after he was arrested, he made a direct appeal for money and told viewers he preferred they send money via other money transfer applications like Venmo because YouTube took a cut before it went to his account. Subsequent arrests and convictions. Following the filing of an information in this case in November 2022, Cordova was arrested, charged and convicted twice for misdemeanors involving impeding or disregarding law enforcement. On December 14, 2022, he was arrested in Sheridan, Colorado for conduct relating to filming in a public space in violation of state law. On June 14, 2023, he was found guilty and sentenced to 6 months of unsupervised probation and 20 hours of community service. On March 13, 2023, he was arrested on an obstruction charge. He was found guilty in June 2023. And we've got 2 footnotes here. For the detailed records from Google underlying this summary chart, see, and it's a Exhibit 4 and Exhibit 5. And 2, the government has limited information about the arrest, charges and convictions based on law enforcement and court databases and statements posted by Cordova to his YouTube channel, as the circumstances of these convictions may justify a more severe sentence, including jail time, based on Section 3553 (A) factors. The government renews its request that the court order the Probation Office to prepare a pre-sentence criminal history report. 2. Legal analysis. When sentencing a defendant convicted of a Class B misdemeanor, the same statutory sentencing factors in 18 U.S.C. Section 3553 (A) apply, but the sentencing guidelines do not. And there's a reference there. In setting a fine, the court must consider these Section 3553 (A) factors and additional factors in 18 U.S.C. Section 3772A, including the need to deprive the defendant of illegally obtained gains from the offence and the defendant's income. Based on A, Cordova's willful and premeditated decision to engage in criminal disobedience; B, his history of convictions for similar conduct; C, the need to deter and punish a crime that consisted of putting profits ahead of agency customers and law enforcement, and who continued his pattern of disregard and harassment of them for months after August 2, and D, the need to deprive a defendant of ill-gotten profits exceeding $5,000, the government recommends 160 hours of community service and a maximum fine of $5,000. A. Nature and circumstances of offence. Cordova willfully chose to photograph inside federal agency space despite warnings about the consequences. His conduct was premeditated. He admitted during the video that he knew before he ever showed up at the SSA on August 2 that filming inside agency space was against SSA rules, and that was precisely the point. His premeditated purpose to break the law for attention on YouTube existed before he arrived on August 2 and remained unchanged until the moment of his arrest. The circumstances are aggravated by Cordova's disregard for others while committing his crime. In his live stream, customers seeking disability and elder benefits, often accompanied by caretakers, can be observed entering the SSA office. Several customers directly complained to Cordova about his filming. Others complained to the SSA. Cordova's actions showed no regard to those customers, and his disrespect for every security officer whose job was to ensure that these customers' private and sensitive information was protected while accessing government services. While the willful nature of the violation supports jail time, the government recommends a sentence of community service as appropriate to remedy the community-based harm that Cordova's actions caused to SSA customers in the Littleton community and the needless waste of law enforcement resources and attention he caused in the community on that day. B. History and characteristics of defendant. Cordova's post-arrest conduct also is an aggravating factor for sentencing. Far from being deterred from his arrest in this case, he was emboldened and established by his subsequent arrests for similar conduct, his later harassment of one of the security officers present on August 2, consistent with the pattern observed in his August 2 livestream. Cordova showed little regard for those affected by his actions, such as parents dropping off children at the daycare. His decision to create recap videos where he expresses that his arrest for a crime is something to celebrate rather than to learn from. Repeatedly, Cordova has elevated his own interests over others and the law. The court should consider his pattern in imposing a 20-day sentence and maximum fine. Purposes of sentencing. Because Cordova has been willing to disrespect the law if it comes with profit, was not deterred by his arrest, and has multiple convictions for similar petty crimes, a near maximum sentence is needed to provide deterrence, restore respect for the law, and mete out just punishment to Cordova. Deterrence. Cordova's post-arrest conduct and convictions for similar conduct show that an arrest or conviction alone will not provide specific deterrence, and that a meaningful sentence is needed. As to general deterrence, it is clear in Cordova's video that there is a community of other YouTube users he follows and who follow him that are watching to see what sentence the court imposes and whether they should take similar actions. To this end, Cordova recently appeared on a YouTube video with another YouTube user discussing all three of his recent convictions and stating that he is awaiting his federal sentencing hearing in August. The court's sentence needs to send a message of general deterrence that the profits that can be earned from crime-related content are not worth the costs. Respect for the law. Cordova's August 2 video evinces his disrespect for the law and disdain of law enforcement officers. In these circumstances, it is important that his sentence restore respect for the law. Just punishment. Cordova was not justified in harassing others to earn money. He was not justified in willfully breaking the law and attempting to interfere with security officers who were trying to protect the personal information of SSA customers. The sentence should provide punishment for someone who put his own desire for fame or fortune over empathy for those affected by his conduct. D. Defendant's income and ill-gotten gains. A maximum fine is needed to deprive Cordova of the income he earned from his crime. Earnings attributable to Cordova's unlawful conduct on August 2 exceed $5,000. By Cordova's own admission, August 2 was a milestone for his YouTube channel in terms of revenue and subscribers. During his live stream, he stated that he had never had more than 700 viewers previously, and repeatedly expressed gratitude for the more than 3,100 viewers that watched him get arrested. Cordova wanted to create entertainment and thus revenues, and his arrest and harassment and disregard of others were tools to entertain viewers and earn profits. He calculated that he would gain more in profit than he would lose in legal consequences for disrespecting the law. The court should show he miscalculated through a meaningful fine. The maximum fine of $5,000 will begin to take away these unlawful gains. It takes back approximately 50% of the $11,000 in revenue earned from his YouTube channel in the months while he posted August 2 related content. Although meaningful, this fine is a fraction of Cordova's ill-gotten profits from August 2. Among other reasons, he told viewers he preferred they pay him through other money transfer apps. Records from these other accounts would show additional profits. He marketed merchandise based on his arrest, and each new subscriber he gained from August 2 related content also represented an ongoing revenue stream which would not otherwise have viewed future content. Paid for monthly memberships, donated money, or purchased merchandise. 3. Conclusion. The United States requests that the court impose a sentence of 160 hours of community service and impose the maximum fine of $5,000. Should the court order a pre-sentence criminal history report before sentencing and obtain additional information that establishes a close relationship between conduct underlying Cordova's 2 subsequent convictions and his federal convictions, the United States may supplement its filing, if warranted, by the Section 3553(a) sentencing factors, and this was submitted on the 7th of July.
So there you have it. 160 hours community service, $5,000 fine, and they may want more. I have had a quick look at that section in the federal statute, and basically if there's a pre-sentence report and it identifies that there are similar crimes that are committed in the state, they may go for a harsher sentence which would involve prison time. Right, I need to thank you all for coming in. I'm sorry about my earlier stream where my mic didn't work. I promised that I'm going to buy a new mic, so because this one on the live stream is not very good, I know that. I don't know, I'm not going to run through everyone who's in chat because it's too many for me to remember, but if you're new here, I wouldn't mind if you put a 1 in the chat and I'll mention you. And please like and subscribe, as you know, and hit the button. It's very easy, as Chili says. Epiphanies, thanks for joining. Please subscribe. I'm always amazed at how many viewers I've got on my channel, and I'm very grateful for all of them. I'm grateful for the people who leave comments. Odin, you're not new. Shut up and stop spamming, otherwise I'll have to time you out. Hi Gary 111 and Odin. He's gonna get a timeout, isn't he? Odin is gonna force me to time him out. Yeah, no, I know we like to get the information out to you. Hi Robert Kustos and Zanowin. But we try and get information out. Try not to be repetitive on this channel, and try not to stream just for the sake of streaming, but with a reason for streaming, which I think is important. Hi Steve, hi MG, thanks for and please sub, because the subs help. Right, I'm gonna finish there. Thanks for joining me. It's been fun. I enjoyed. I can't read whose name that is. God, something's happened there. It looks like Navin Johnson, but it's crossed out. I've no idea who that is. I'm still learning with the streaming software. I hope I get it right. And let's finish with where we started, which has nothing to do with Denver Metro audits, but let's read it again. It is ordered and adjudged the court grant the county defendant's motion to dismiss and the city's defendant's motion for judgment on the pleadings, and dismissed Dunstcap de Castro's complaint. Thanks for coming in. Marco Rossi, I see there's another one. Thank you. It's been fun having you. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll catch you again later. Cheers and bye-bye.